Greetings. Do you seek a world where the commonplace is rare and the unusual is everywhere? Then welcome to Pauperganda.
Hey everybody, it's Deluxe, it's Friday, and we're back to an old classic, Stompy. But before we even go over this list, I want to go over the old list that I wrote one of my first big articles for Pure MTGO. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to go back in time. What's up, Shiraz Aman? Make sure everything's looking and sounding good. Just give me a thumbs up or whatnot. Both have 17 basics. My old one had a Basking Root Walla. We had 4 Gather Courage, 4 Groundswell. We had Nettle Sentinels, a full set of Rangers, Rancor, 1 Rogue Elephant, aptly named Nimchimsky. What's up? And then 4 Pit-Skulks, 3 Vines, and 2 Bone Splitters. Rounding out the 2 curve was 3 Wild Mongrels, 4 Ledgewalkers, and remember this guy? Shannon of Life's Roar. Pretty cool, especially with all the Provoke fun we've been having in Pauper lately, so good to see. So yeah, this isn't the list I'm playing today. I'm going to play the more standard list that's been placing pretty good, but just for nostalgia's sake, got 3 Fogs, Hidden Spider, remember this? 2 Sandstorms back when Empty the Warrens would come charging at you, 1 more Life's Roar, 4 Thermocars. I think that was for like Cloud Post back in the day, and this was a really cool one. I used to love playing this on Wild Mongrel because against goblins a lot of times you would you could just discard stuff, make it white, make it flying. Pretty cool card. Anyway, enough of the nostalgia visit. This is the list that everybody's kind of familiar with here. 4 Elephant Guides, 3 Scourges, 4 Invaders, 2 Boas, 3 Ledgewalkers, 4 Emissaries. The Hunger of the Howlpack sticks around. 4 of these, 3 Quirion Ranger. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm just going to kind of go with the standard list that's, in the hive mind. 4 Rancors, 4 Pit-Skulks, and all 4 Vines and 17 lands there too. In the sideboard, it's just a plethora of metagame damage. We've got Gut Shot for Tribe and Fairies and such. Scattershot to really rub it in. 3 Epic Confrontations, and my least favorite card, Gleeful Sabotage, but kind of a necessary evil in a lot of cases. So fun 18. All right, you're in the house. So without further ado, as I'm fond of saying, let's go over and see if we can win some games here. Hopefully. Been a bit. Had a fun week, believe it or not, even though it was a bereavement visit up north. One of my buddy's father's dad passed, and really cool guy, but it was actually about as good as it could get. Deep Paley, good to see you. Because it was like a high school reunion for just everybody that kind of meant something to him. So it was I mean, it's a bummer thing to have to go through, but it was also very cool to catch up and see everybody and such. And I don't even think Little Fight's going to make it because I think his house is under about a foot of water, according to the news. He laughs it off and says nothing's happening, but he's right in the heart of Hurricane Florence, I believe it's called. So all right. Hey, everybody's text is coming in dark on my end anyway. Time to stomp the competition. I hope so. Yeah, I was thinking of my heart was kind of set on some other things, but I've been playing too much white lately, so I was like, yeah, it's been a while. I was looking over the past shows, and been a whole lot in time since I think we played Stompy last. So let's see how it goes. And we've got some really funny new bathroom breaks today. They're oh darn it, sorry about that. A little longer than usual, about 3 minutes or so, but this is a good hand. We'll keep this here. Yeah, we'll keep this. Be nicer if we were on the play, but yeah, I found some really fun stuff through Conan O'Brien, his late night show. I really like it, and he's got this skit. Some of you might have seen it. It's called Wikibear, and it's all right, cool. Well, I'd text to him, but we all know how that goes. All right, let's open this up for some screen real estate. Anyway, it's this thing called Wikibear, and it's just this imaginary toy creation for we're going to lead out with a Sentinel here. Hopefully we can trip up Pit-Skulk and get our Nest Invader going. We got the Howlpack for the Ledgewalker. That'll be cool. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Anyway, thing's called Wikibear, and it's like supposed to be this kid's toy, and then before you know it, it spits out a fun fact, and then it like gets really gruesome or like dark, turns real dark. It's really funny. So loving it. All right. Well, here comes the crap already. I think we should just lead with Nest Invader next, just in case there's some edict decisions needing to go on. Definitely don't want to have an unbloodthirsted Pit-Skulk there, according to my little thing. What did I put? Like wine thirst on my little imaginary card here. Can't remember. It was a bit ago. Yeah, I know, Nichols. Nice way to start the day, right? Running a bunch of counter crap. Hey, all right. Well, this is going to be all about Ledgewalker, keeping her alive. All right, enough planes, even though they're very pretty. Hopefully they just have a bunch of edicts. We shall see. All right, well, let me trip this right now. Throw this out. Then I'm going to lead with let's see, the Pit-Skulk, the Ranger. I think it's just going to be Pit-Skulk Hunger. We'll keep these back. This dude's going to get active now. And here comes Mr. Big ol' Howlpack. Wacko! Wish I could make that work in Infect. I think about every 2 weeks I try to make Infect work. To no avail. I saw somebody with a Thrumming Bird build at one of the Gathering tournaments, and I won, but it was interesting. I scribbled down a few notes. I was like, that's a very interesting take. There were some very weird things on there. So, yeah, Silhana, I think with all the Boros out, I'd be tempted to run all 4, but we all know I've got a crush on all the Spire Mice out there. Don't jinx me there. No, no, no. All right. Doomblade it is. All right. Well, we're going to have Vastwood and Ranger. Darn. He's gained like 4 life already, or 3. Yeah. Keep us in it. Come on, baby. I'm going to go all out just because I'm the aggressor. We'll keep back Vines, and hopefully we can start doing some stuff here. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Stompy. Actually, when they did those free little gauntlet leagues, I think this was the same list, and I went 3-0 with it and got like a bunch of points, and it was like, oh, that's it. I thought it would be a little bit longer, but I'm just happy that the mothership promoted Pauper like that. That was pretty cool. All right, preordain. Gotta keep my finger off the yield button. Sorry, I had way too much carbonation this morning. So yeah, anyway, this Wikibear, it's you guys will get a kick out of it. Hopefully it'll live up to like the Moon Cheese Baby fame. Made it kind of in a werebear sort of frame, and so I've got like 5 commercials based on it now, and so commercial breaks, whatever you want to call them, and so I'll be splicing them in and out, probably a lot in the next month, and then move on to the old ones, the maths and whatnot. Sooner or later, I'll have so many we won't have any repeats, but I'll probably be like 7 years old by then. Yeah. Oh, and my I had a pretty nice opportunity to work at ESPN, but it just I actually had to say no to it. A lot of things came into play, and it was close. But so I'm still looking for a job. Anybody out there is hearing this? Are impressed with my skills? Whatnot? All right, let's see. We've got this and that. I wish I had one more Vines, because if I trip it and he's got Disfigure, it's going to be a pain. But he's also probably not going to want to attack very much. Yeah, I'll lead with this guy. And I'm going to, given that he's probably got removal in his hand, I'm actually going to pump the, since I've got enough creatures to live through. I don't really care about much of anything, but I just want to hit for maximum damage. We're going to race. If he wants to tap this guy, that's fine. We'll just start swinging. For right now, I'm just going to put it on what's safe. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep that out. Swing on in for 9. do something like that. Hopefully he's got a Doomblade and he's like, oh crap. What's this? Yep. Well, my prediction of Disfigure was correct. Glad that 4 damage went to his face. God, that Radiant Fountains seems like it's bounced up and down about 3 times already. So there's a neat dilemma here. Hopefully a Mole Drifter doesn't come out, because that's really going to stultify my attack. Now, ESPN's like the big old super sports network of the world, so yeah, everything from the schedule to the money, everything was like, in theory, it was like a really cool opportunity, and then the more I kept hearing about it, I'm like, I would not be happy there. Eventually, maybe, but not for that particular role. Kind of felt it wasn't very creative either, so I'm far from being a button pusher. I really like to create stuff, and you know, editing's so fun. Sometimes you make puzzles out of things, and I just have always liked doing it. So I'm not American, and I don't care much for sports. Oh, okay, well that explains it. Oh, we got ourselves a race now. Let's see, 5-4. All right, well, good old Spire Mice are in the house. Let's keep this rolling. I hope he doesn't have more life gain. Maybe he's just got a bunch of edicts. 2, 4, 6. One more and he can flash it back, but we're not too worried about that. Just keep that in our hand. I don't think they run Chittering Rats in these builds. Hey, good to see you again, Dafario. Good to see you too. Yeah. So, yeah, but other than that, we've if you follow us on Facebook, I put a little Dreamstalker skit. I'm sure it's have to be pretty asleep at the wheel on the internet anymore to not know about that. But there's a really funny skit of or footage, I should say, of a dog that's running in its sleep, and then, you know, it gets up completely and just smashes into a wall. And so I put it across the yeah, I know we need a lot of stuff here. Silhana's about the only thing walking our way, and I don't need more mana. Well, our what we do is kind of clear here. Yeah, how good would Rancor have been right then? Okay, don't start bringing this back in a loop of drawing cards and edicts and such. For a while there, Stompy, a lot of the top placing decks were running 16 lands, and boy, I don't agree with that. I mean, it sucks right now. We've got 2 lands, but whew. All right, what's he gonna grab? Let's open up the window of seeking. And the new card sets are coming out. I go to mtgsalvation.com. They seem to be the quickest, sometimes by like a couple hours. Once in a while, there's a rarity misprint that sneaks through. So I know. Do I have any Rancors? Yeah, we got 4 of them in here somewhere. This figure shows up. Gonna start cutting our numbers down. All right. Oh, we know that's in play. He might be afraid of Howlpack. I think he's playing a little too conservative. Jeez, oh, Pizzo, this is kind of ridiculous. Well, if I attack with everything, he's got Disfigure, so I can't do that. I just have to hope he doesn't drop another Mole Drifter. I'm surprised he didn't EOT that. Yeah, 17 lands. Damn Mole Drifter, delaying the inevitable. Come on, Rancor. Let's show up now, please. Anything other than 3 lands. Okay. I'll just do this to do it. Stay in Stompy practice. Make him think I got some play. Might stop an attack because of the hunger ability. Let's dismiss this. Go from there. Another one bites the dust. Alright. It's going to make quick work. Maybe I can get rid of that Silhana. Maybe he's got... I'm putting him on another... he's got 1 Edict in the yard. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7. He can flash it back. Might have like a double turn there. I don't mind this turn, just because it'll at least eat another Edict. I just... Gosh, stop dropping these Mole Drifters. Dang it. Come on. Oh yeah, like the something Witness, I think. It's interesting. There's a it's a neat card design. I was I was telling somebody online that I actually think that a lot of the best cards in this set are the commons, not for power, but just for creativity and, like, you know, where the card set's going. I was pretty impressed by them compared to the other ones. I've got also ripped one of the videos straight from the mothership about the mentor mechanic, and I think I'm playing that a little bit later, probably an hour from now, whenever, who knows. So there's that. Yeah, that's it. Hunted Witness, that's right. All right. WB Aristocrats. Yeah, it was so cool. Yesterday I was playing, one good thing about school being back in is there's no video games Monday through Friday for our boys, so my youngest wants to play Magic all the time now when he comes home from school. So I was playing like an old Pauper Pestilence build, and he had some Boros creation that he did, and oh boy, this is getting... Yikes. Please don't have another one in hand. Does he? So anyway, what ended up, I had him, and I would have bet $20 that there's no way I could have won or lost the game. So we win the first one. That's always good. And that little dude, he came back. Of course, Prismatic Strands had this, had that. I had like 2 Guardians out. I was tripping everything up, and it was like he had 1 life, and he came all the way back. I just loved it. Well, we're kind of pre-boarded against this. I might consider Scattershots just to eat up edicts. River Boa is good. Nest Invader is good. Vault Skirge maybe not so much, but I do like the evasion. Boy, it'd be nice if Rancor showed up, huh? I don't know. I'm kind of liking... I don't think we board anything. I'll do a superstitious pile here just to make it feel like we maybe trip up the system. Gleeful's not really needed. If we're casting this, we're playing wrong, in my opinion, against anglers and such. Gutshot's not going to do anything, and Scattershot's about the only thing we could consider bringing in just for edict bait, but we got 27 creatures already, so I don't think we're going to change anything. We're just going to jump right in, and hopefully we can 2-0 these slow-moving, horribly boring games with Demir or Tron. And bouncy screen to top it off. Darn it. All right, let's see what we got here. We got 1 land. That's all we're going to need. We'll keep. Stompy, one of those decks you can do that with. Famous last words. Be nice if a Quirion Ranger shows up. All right, let's see here. Well, if we drop a Forest, this is a fantastic hand unless he's got Echoing Decay. That would suck. Yeah, it's funny. I used to play Young Wolf a lot, and I cut it down to 3/2, and now it's just not even in there anymore. But it's kind of, I just love that part about Magic, you know, over time. And it's not that, you know, an old deck versus the one right now is, it's most of the time the newer deck's better because more cards, more technology, etc. But it is fascinating to see just the evolution of decks and stuff. Like Shinnin of Life's Roar, that's a great card. I feel like making something with that right now. I kind of want to divvy these things up here. Bring out a Pit-Skulk. Always yes, always yield. Yep, counter magic is up. Well, we got 2 things. I'm really worried about a echo trick here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for volume here. It's gonna echo something. I don't mind if the Sentinel eats it, but what's this? We're gonna meet up with some counter magic. Bluff magic? Who knows? What's your guess? I'm a little bummed out. I think the feed at the very top of the show didn't go through. I had a really cool Nettle Sentinel art at the very, very top with Nisa, and I mean, it's like a 20-frame edit. And when I was watching the feed playback to make sure everything was working, it was like in the middle of it. And I'm like, oh, man. So not like I won't ever recycle it or use it again, for sure. Huh. Well, not thrilled with that. I think we're just about volume here. Yeah, just want to attack. I'm really hesitant about. I just don't want to walk into a echo. Boy, we got the perfect hands for it too, don't we? I mean, I could divvy it up. I'm just gonna go all in with our dudes here. He sure doesn't want me to have a Nettle Sentinel, does he? Counter target creature. Okay. Could drop a Rancor here, but I just want the volume. Hopefully he's not running Justice. I don't think he'd be countering as aggressively as he is right now, so yeah, I might want to hold back a critter, but I think sometimes they want you to do that. Just buys them the time and then pop. So I don't know. It's tough. Defera 0/0. I'll feel like a sucker if it happens, but I also can't win without kind of going all in. Come on, give me a forest. Man, oh man, these things just love me this game. All right. Well, the thing I care the least about is kind of the Nettle Sentinel. I kind of want to put it on the Nettle Sentinel. I know it doesn't make much sense because of any sort of echoing shenanigans. I'm going to do that. See if he's got any spot removal. Just want Rancor to live. It'd be nice if I could have kicked Vines. He must not have any disfigures. Interesting. I think we might sit back here. I mean, we have him next turn if we don't do anything. So, yeah, I'm going to sit back. Hopefully he's got another soul manipulation, or this is not good. Oh, me too, Nichols. Me too, especially looking at 5 cards now. All right. Edict hits the yard. This is when you want him to tap out so we can kick Vines without having to worry about anything. I guess you always have to worry about snuff out, but not many people seem to have that. Maybe this will draw a little bit of counter magic. Let's see. At least we'll get the Rancor back. Counterspell that. Disfigure hits up. Boom, boom, boom. Really want a forest here. Alright, there's a Disfigure in the yard. Only 3 cards in his hand. Oh. Is he going to make it easy to decide where Rancor goes? Let's see. Big fish coming. Yeah, good call. Alright, 2 Rancors, please. It's got to be frustrating. All he wants to probably do is attack with that thing, but he can't. He's got to hold it back on defense. Well, that's almost the game, isn't it? I'm just going to roll here for this. And I'm going to throw a Rancor on the Pit-Skulk. And hopefully next turn. I could have attacked for 6 right there. But next turn, we'll see. I just want to get some Edict food out there. Have enough to just swing wildly. Down goes the Pit-Skulk. Alright. Really want another forest now. Stormbound Geist, don't even have to worry about that. Hey, Rolos, how you doing there, my friend? There we go. All right. Well, yeah, I think we just go for the win here. I mean, if he's got removal, he won't because he's hellbent. So, cast this with Kicker. This will be 8, and that will be game. I believe. It's nice knowing he has no cards in hand. Now all that can screw us up is a misclick. Boink. Let's go nice and slow. And write down our second W. Yay! Respect for Silhana. Yes. I know. It would have been nice if she showed up. Boy, I don't think I've ever drawn that many Nettles and Pit-Skulks. I was terrified of Echoing Decay that game. All right. Off to round 2 with the Stompy Brew. Yeah, and so the first skit we're going to be rolling to that Wikibear. It's kind of a green theme too, you know, a little teddy bear toy. It's like if you're a kid of the 80s or of the older persuasion, you'll remember, I think it was called Teddy Rupskin. Back in all those Care Bear toys and such, they always had talking animals and stuff. Always kind of creeped me out. I've always been a little fearful of dolls and such. I think Poltergeist really messed me up as a kid, that clown scene during the thunderstorm. I was like, ugh, man. Crazy. Anyway, what are you guys building these days? It's awfully quiet in the chat. All right. What's that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little taken by that Geist play, too. I'm like, that does not seem like a good card against Stompy. It's really good against a lot of things, but I think there's going to be in 2 or 3 years with all these creatures that die and keep coming back, and there's so many ways to do that, and Embalm, and now that new one. I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see if there's some sort of decks that kind of hinge on that, you know, like the entire deck. That'd be pretty trippy. Yeah, let's try to play first this time, see what happens. Whoop, sorry about that. Trying to get everything just right, and I'm screwing everything up. Sorry. Alrighty. Let's see. We don't even have a turn 1 play, though, but we got to keep this. Bit slow on the uptick here, but Burning-Tree will make up for that. Make it turn 3 feel like a real turn 3 with a nice curve. Yeehaw. I'm working on a mono green convoke list. Nice. Yeah. If you looked on Facebook, I took that and did what I could with it so far. Actually, it's kind of a semi-cough brew there, Nichols, the mono, because I only played it 2 times and I won 2, so I should hang it up and be like, it's an undefeated deck. Wink, wink. We like slow starts on our opponent's part. Alrighty. Well, this is kind of cool. We got a double set here. Let's rock with this. Boom, boom. So, tempted to drop that Vault Skirge this turn, but I think we're going to save it for the... we'll just see what color they're on here. I could pop it and have it... I'm not going to do that. Pauper Vins! Varjimangalo. Can't say that name, sorry. Alright, what do we got? Island! Hey, we got an island walk creature. That's pretty cool. Not bad art. Little Z-axis going on there. I've been doing a bunch of research on these 0-calorie colas, and there's one I'm drinking right now called Zevia, and it uses that, well, I think it's called Stevia leaf extract. It's amazing, though. It's just all zero. It tastes pretty damn good, and aspartame, everything's up in the air about that. It's a good one. It's like eggs used to be. It's like good for you, bad for you, good for you, bad for you. So this one, since it comes from a plant, I'm like, well, it can't be that bad. All right. Well, I'm kind of liking this. I could drop Elephant Guy, but I kind of want to keep things safe here. Let me drop another one of these dudes. I should have probably tripped the token to pay for that little mini punt there. Would have been nice to have a green available. I thought I had Ranger out for some reason. Guess not. Well, let's just go over the run over plan. That's true, Nimchimsky, yes, but sugar has calories and lots of other. But you're right, there might be something in the future where they're like, who knows, something's going to get you, right? I always crack up. People get a little too health conscious and stuff. It's like, well, something's going to be your demise. Can't put it off forever. Yeah, it's just amazing that it tastes that, you know, good or sweet, and there's just nothing to it. It's strange why something would evolve that way. It's almost like maybe it is bad for you. Maybe there's like some, what do you call, like a bad, like a reverse Darwin thing. You know how sometimes like plants will trick wasps into looking like them or to smelling like something else, and very interesting. Yeah, I should have kept back that darn forest. I could have reacted right then. Hopefully that doesn't cost me the game. Right now I'll do this for this. Go here just to keep the pressure on. I got some Edict Insurance, but man, 2 Dimir decks in a row. This is kind of boring. I'm sorry. I swear, decks just seem to run in droves. Like, I think it's like, I think I called it Tron Tuesdays. For some reason, whenever I play in a league match, I always seem to run in a Tron on Tuesdays. It's really weird. Father Time, Infinity, Humanity Zero. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a nice roadblock. Brainstorms in the house. Representing All right, we're going to play a little slower this time. It's representing this figure. I think I'm going to get the boa out with the hunger on it so I can regenerate it. Let me do that. Stuff died. Alrighty. We can attack here. Let's go crashing on through. Well, he does have this figure. That boa is really going to be what he wants to hit. What do you guys think the play is here? Want to kill Bolas? I was hoping he would trip that disfigure for something. He probably still will, but son of a gun. Made two little errors already here. Let me see. Oh, we're up against the same deck earlier. Patience, says Nichols. All right. Let's see if we hit. Maybe he'll strike first with some sort of something. I'm gonna see if he's got it. Does he have disfigure? If he does, he's more patient than me. I would have used it on Nest Invader there. He's making me sweat, isn't he? Aha! Alright, so he did have something. Alright, cool. Now we're out of disfigure range. We've got a nice 8-4 next turn that's going to be unblockable, unless he's running Gush. Good to see you, Hods. Yeah, I'm sorry, I read all over the place, guys. Oh, guess that shows that. Alright. Well, hey, the good news is, sucks that we're facing Demir all the time. The good news is, seems like we're kind of running over it. I'm going to do the superstitious draw bait here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And once we put this here and one forest on top of it, we've never been beaten. Of course, we've never lost, or lost either. Alright, here we are. My phone is lighting up. What is going on here? I hope Chris is okay. My little fight. He's, oh, okay. Bunch of these school alerts. So weird being a parent these days. Your phone just goes off like crazy. It's like, there will be no Ferris Bueller's Day Off for children these days. Sorry about the jumpy screen there, guys. Man, this thing just really wants to fight me. I should really design it to go the other way. Good hand. Kind of the same as last time. Hopefully we don't have any mini pumps. Yeah, I'm a sucker for. I like to cause disruptance. What's the word I'm looking for? When people are new to Pauper and they see me playing an uncommon, like, hey, what? So like whenever I can, I usually like to go crazy with that. The new one's not bad either, but yeah, I'm such an old timer that the majority of my cards are the oldest variety, which is a little frustrating. Like just yesterday, Nichols sent me that black list and. You know, I load it up and it's like every card I have a different version of it, and then you can't right click and say change all. You got to do it for every card, and man, your hand gets sore after a while. It's really ridiculous. Yeah, Zendikar was just obscene. That was such a good block. The second game in a row we didn't do anything on the first turn. Thank goodness for the old Nest Invaders and such. Get rid of our nice little edict food here. Alright. To make up for this slow curve. Boink, boink. And just like that. I tell you, if you could bring up Renegade Freighter, I've been messing around with that because my son beats me over the head with it all the time in little goblin builds or stompy builds. He puts two of them in like all his creations, and man, they mean the difference a lot of time. Yes, all right, Hods. I was considering. I think it's a really good card, maybe in like red deck wins in your sideboard. If you're going against white and they're gonna drop prismatic strands, it's like, take this, dude. That's a 5/4 trample, I think, when it goes. And right now I could just apply it, sick creature jump in the vehicle. I guess they have nothing against drunk driving in Dominaria, or drowsy driving. The pain train. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is cool. Let me see if I can get this right this time. We're going to go like this. We're going to play another one. Boop. Now we've got the hunger train with lots of pain. Actually, I probably shouldn't even do that right now. I remember when Dark Ritual aggro. Oh, yeah. Rakdos pain train. Nice. Okay. Well, hunger's nice, but at this stage of the game, he's probably got terror-style cards, so I'm just going to go with volume here and just trip the Pit-Skulk. I think that's the play here. Then next turn we can something's probably going to go down, meaning action and creature. It'd be nice to have one more land. I played the 16 land version for like one game, and I'm like, no thanks. Too many hands like this where I just wanted one more, especially when you run an Elephant Guide. I mean, long gone are the days. I remember when I first saw the first versions of Stompy and Pauper coming up, and people were running like scrib sprites and such. It was pretty cool. If you missed the top of the show, I went over the original list that I wrote, one of my first like big articles for, and it was kind of a neat little walk down nostalgia lane there. All right, Brainstorm in effect. 5 cards in hand, and we. Well, we're just gonna keep rolling here. I'm gonna just stay back and try to be patient. I know it's not one of my best attributes, but we are hitting them for a Fire Blast every turn. And we've got a nice variety. Hopefully he does have Echoing Decay right now. This is the kind of hand where you're like, damn it, don't want to see that. Woo! Man, I wish something died. Yeah, whenever I look at my Dark Ritual speed list, I love playing that thing, but I look at it and I'm like, this should be a good deck. Why doesn't it win? I think I've played it on Pauperganda like twice and gone like 2-3 and like 1-4. They're all close when I, watch the replays and stuff. Very few like, just disasters, but so much shadow, so much removal, so much speed, and it just doesn't get there. Had a cool message from somebody, sent me something from Japan. Somebody, or Okinawa, somebody was playing a my white infect deck, or a take on it, and it was really cool to see. Had a lot of newer cards in there. I'm really surprised Orm's Cure isn't getting play as part of the free spell batch. Just as long as you control a plane, you do something. And let's see, enchantment or artifact. Okay, but anyway, that would be pretty cool in like heroic and such, or heck, even against burn. Target yourself. Say that next Fire Blast ain't going to be hitting me, baby. Yeah, I think Black's angle. I think most people approach it wrong. Like I should talk. It's not like I've got a 5-0 with it or anything, but. I don't think you go the zombie route. I think you go the evasion route with shadow and flying and such. Alright, so we got 2 dudes. If something dies, that'll be good times. We're just going to attack like crazy. Hopefully he does some sort of a double block. He can stop enchantments or artifacts, but not much else. So cool if I knew what was in his hand. Alright, I'm liking this play a lot. This means I can... Something's going to die. This is good times. I'll throw this on here. This will untap. We've got a blocker. And let's see if he's got a kill spell. Dispel. Huh. Well, that kind of screams that he doesn't have a... I thought we had 2 Howlpacks. Darn it. And 1, but we've got 3 vines here. Maybe these glasses aren't doing their job. Darn it. Alright. A lot slower here. Shoot. 1 more forest, please. Then I can kick vines and not have to worry about stuff. Orm's Thunder, good tech for Boros against Affinity. Yeah. And it's funny, that new card smell I'm always teasing myself and you guys about. I saw the, what's that, the 2-2 flying Boros haste creature. And because it was new art and it was a new preview, I was like, oh! And then I was like, that's not even good enough to be played in the last 10 years. Why would it be good now? But it's funny how the psychology of like seeing something new always kind of gets people, gets you going. Okay, I'm gonna drop Sentinel. Edicts are showing up. Pit-Skulks are a ray of hope. We got to protect that at all costs. Opponent's at 8. No life gain has shown up yet, but 2, 4, 6, 1 more mana, and he's going to be able to probably take care of it. So, that's tough. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to... If I have 4 mana, I would drop the Elephant Guide, but I'm not going to walk into spot removal here. This is going to tell us a lot about his hand. Let's see if we can just pump this through. And luckily, okay. So it doesn't have much along the way with removal. So next turn we'll just do the same thing, but that'll be lethal that time. So I kind of like those little scouting mission plays like that, where you're like, keeps them honest, lets you know what they're going to draw and such. Of course, that Elephant Guide's a mile away unless he's tapped out. Alright, so he's got even more in there. Okay. What do we want to see here? Another one. My goodness. I'm going to try it again. Come on, counterspell. Okay. That's gone. He's got an annul in his hand. Pit-Skulk. What a cool design card. One of my favorites in Stompy. So misunderstood. Not so much anymore. When I first started playing Stompy, man, you had people saying like, my game's broke, I can't block it. Same with like Silhana. And all these little broken rule creatures. Uh-oh. I don't like seeing this. I wish he had to show us. Man. Yeah, Skyknight Legionnaire. That's the one. Ooh, Rancid Earth Tech. Open up the yard to share the screen love with everybody. There we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Our anniversary, my wife and I's anniversary is on 9/11, believe it or not. Which seems lame, but it's kind of cool because restaurants are never busy and we have something to celebrate and such. So at our anniversary, we got she got us some really cool tickets to one of our favorite football teams out here. And then what else was there? My mom. Everybody knows what a nut I am for Neil deGrasse Tyson, and she got me tickets to see him later this month. So I'm really stoked about that. I'm just gonna take a chance here. Triple Vines. Is this one finally gonna work? If it doesn't, that'll suck. Another counterspell. Okay. Well, I'd say good grief, but we also had 3 vines. He had 3 counters, and he at least looked for them. So it makes a little bit more sense. Alright. Nest Invader next turn for sure. Man, where are my Rancors? Did somebody, like, hack into this and take them or something? This is 4 games now. I haven't seen one. Be nice to see one. There's the Angler. Alright. God, I just want him to tap out and drop that Elephant Guide and be done with it. There's that. Okay, now I've got good Edict food. Yeah, I could drop it now. I'm gonna eat the annul and then we could play it next turn. Or 2, 4, 3, 1, 2. If we drop another forest next turn, we might be able to just double Elephant Guide and see what goes on. So I think I'm going to do that instead. Yep, I'm playing Stompy, Mr. Carey. What's up, Manic Fold? Nerd to the core in the house. A lot of new people just showed up. What happened? Bump it up. If I draw another land, I'm going to be able to double guide. Here we go. 2, 3. Put this on here. Come on, annul. See what you got. Still can't really go through with it. Okay. Let's see here. Wow. I guess we're not doing anything. Whoop. All right. It's this championship Stultify. Yep, came back to my roots. Yeah, I just sometimes I look at my shows, and you know, you tend to notice patterns, or like sometimes they're on purpose. I'll try to do like a couple of months ago, like a whole week or two of like land destruction style themes and stuff. But I was like, you know, it's been a long time since I've kind of played a industry heavyweight. Oh, this is nice. Opponent's hellbent. There's Rancor. It heard. We have beaten Dimir, and we're up a game here. I just hope we don't see Dimir again, because it kind of makes for a boring show. All black and blue. Thankfully, it's been our opponents that are resembling those colors, being that we're the aggressor, but this is going to get out of hand quickly. Come on. Man, I wish I could see what he drew. So yeah, I keep looking at the Weather Channel, because Little Fight's down there in North Carolina, and man, it's just like this big angry eyeball over his town. He says he's fine though. There's a lot of fear mongering in the news. What do we got here? Long game. Edict. Well, let me get rid of the Burning Tree, just because if it does have Echoing Decay, we've played more Nest Invaders, so less likely. Then he gets a 2-for-1. Speak of the Devil. Not sure if that's even worth playing right now. Does he have another one in hand? No. At this stage, I think we play it. Just let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he could technically top deck one, and we want to have enough Edict insurance that we can keep moving. Come on, Gurmag, get out of the way. Funny how defensive that card's been in this whole show today. So, oh yeah, Attack on Titan, that's awesome. My kids love that show. I haven't seen the latest updates for it, but man, that's the stuff of nightmares. I love that animation. It's so cool. I'm almost done with Naruto Shippuden. I've got, like, no joke, 2 episodes left. Anybody knows the show knows there's 500 in that. So, aha, my hunch was correct. The double flashback trickery. I feel like a broken clock. I guess I'm right. Twice a day. Come on, flashback. Let's go. Let's go. Hellbent. I love this. Come on, let me just top deck. Well, I can't really ask for a Vines. That would be pretty ridiculous. Okay. Here we are. My Hero Academia is my suggestion for everyone. Oh, is that... What's the actual name of it, DeFera? 0-0. Top deck. Come on! Something good. Well, at this stage, I'm going to play it as Edict food. Well, that doesn't really matter, does it? I think there's more benefits to playing it as a 1-1 than not, even though the double Edict is still valid. Come on, play a land and just drop it. Huh. If he had removal, he'd be using it. Woohoo! Alright. Well, that's interesting. Now I am worried about Rancid Earth. Get a little 2-for-1 here. Now the question is... Something happens to Pit-Skulk. Oh, alright. Well, I guess we know what that card is now. Silhana. Why am I not running 4 of those? I should have followed my hunch, but I didn't want to play a list of mine. I just wanted to play, you know, the standard, what's 5-0ing right now. Get my head around it. I know, anything really. Let's draw something and then not have removal. This stage, though, we still have another Pit-Skulk target if something happens like a demise or such. We'll see. Yeah, it felt like a land koi play, don't you think? Something good, not that. More Edict food. Don't want a... well, now I've got an answer for Rancid Earth. It's interesting he brought that in. one of those cards in your sideboard that can really make it feel like you're playing with 20 cards in your sideboard. Bit of a good way. Not much has changed here. I'm going to let this dude through. The clock's a-ticking. Did not need that. This is getting frustrating. Anything. Let's go. I think we block with the Ranger next. Don't want to go to 5. Ponder. This isn't good. Pump dance for me. Thank you, Nichols. I will much like a rain dance. Let's see. Bola shows up. Well, at least we're going to see what sort of technology he pulls out. Let's see. Ooh, yuck. Don't like that. He knows we don't have vines, otherwise we would have swung. Darn it. Son of a gun. Actually, vines is about the only way to survive, isn't it? I'm going to make it at least another turn. 1 vines in our opponent's hands. Okay, that's interesting. This is interesting. Well, he's going to kill that. Might as well get our money's worth here. We'll at least have a target for the Rancor, being on the back of Silhana. Hopefully he doesn't have a Mole Drifter. Cool. Now we'll take the wiggle room out of this. We have a blocker for next turn. Oh, we'll be just alive. Unless this gets countered, then we'll be dead as a doornail. Phrase my mom used to say all the time. I've never really heard any other people say it much, but... Alright. I'm going to take 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, love when this works out. Winning games with 1 life is always the best. Yikes! Does he have an edict in the yard? Oh, but that's game regardless. Alright, off to the next one. 1 and 1. Go get you some. Let's see. Quite a bit of counter magic. A little more than usual. Mana leaks and Prohibit. Prohibit's very underrated. I think that's a really good card. Yep, I don't think we do anything here with the sideboard. I want to see all this stuff. Alrighty. Yep, see, there's 4 Rancors. Here, since they've been hiding from us, we'll scoot them around and screw up the algorithm. Wiggle the Rancors. That'd be a good band name. So many good band names in Magic in there. And so in the last few minutes, has there been any new cards spoiled? I know sometimes I sit there and have fun hitting the refresh button over lunch every once in a while and you get lucky, but it's usually in the morning for me. Man, what I wouldn't give to get rid of that damn bouncy screen. Alright. Pretty good. We'll keep this. I like this hand unless he's running Justice. Be nice to get a spell, but early on I don't mind getting a flood of 2/2s. Quality 2/2s. Here we go. What are your thoughts on the new kid on the block? UB1 drops. I'm very excited for the new pseudo Snapcaster in disguise. I don't write down what it is. I haven't looked in the last few hours. So you're talking about the kind of the Shadow Mage Infiltrator wannabe card that just really depends if that card's going to have enough of whatever that mechanic is to do it before you even attack. I don't know if that's going to be that viable, but we'll see. Alrighty. I'm going to just do the typical double Pit-Skulk drop here, anticipating getting around Augur of Bolas. Let's get these dudes going down here. Let's move this deck over here. Always this, always yield. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's doesn't sound too new. There's been quite a few of those that have scored. I thought we were talking about the newer cards. I thought there was something that slipped past me and I missed it, but always a good strategy. I really like Kung Fu Tree's take on, is it like the second challenge or something? He got in the top 8 with, you know, the one that cycles the hexproof 5/5, all that. That was really cool. Okay, this figure's in the house. Let's keep that up and available. Wow. Alrighty. Well, we're just going to run on over. My goodness. Some pump spells, please. We are doing a Fire Blast a turn. That's not so bad. And we can kind of reflect that we're holding up Vines mana, right? That's good times. Cool, cool. We got quite a few on unhittables. Yeah, Nickel's just designed, or we were looking into just losing the blue altogether on something kind of similar like that, where it just shoves out the 3/3 bird or the angler just as soon as possible. Usually turn 2, but it uses the Swamp Walk cycling with 2 life, Gataxian probes, all these things. And at first I kind of was like, I don't know about this, and I did like 4 practice hands, and it was like almost a turn 2 angler almost with every time. I was like, wow, this kind of is pretty consistent. Alright, counterspell in hand. His game's getting set up. Problem is, oh, there's a problem. Okay, that's cool. Like that. Tapped out. Come on, let me draw like a elephant guide. Forest. Thank you so much. Powers that be. If he wants to double up, with the lack of black there, I think it's a lot better than attacking for 3. Gonna hit for 5, 9. Then it'll put us on a 3-turn clock. He looks a little mana hurting. If he blocks the Sentinel, I'll be cool. Yeah, they really have to kind of go all in with angler bait. Can deduce quite a bit from his hand with this play. Might be a little removal light. Definitely not on edicts with that play. Oh, okay. There's a play. Well, take 2 anyway. That's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that was our latest commercial, Journey to Nowhere. Little travel agency ad. I don't have it ready today, but maybe next week. Counterspell in the house. I think he's hurting for land. Sometimes Brainstorm, I've said this before, that can be one of the most depressing cards. If you don't have a way to shuffle, looking for something, you're like, oh no, I'm not going to see anything for 3 turns. I often consider when I'm brewing a white build too it's like maybe up that curve by 1 and get all the flexibility of like the Oblivion Ring for just 1 more mana. I always tend to go back to Journey to Nowhere just for the low curve, but it's tempting. All right. Well, let me do what can't be undone. Do this. Throw that dude back. Does he got a counter? Oh! That's painful just because we could have played it. Darn it. Oh well, we still get in for 3. Son of a gun. Alright, note to self. I did see Mana Link that first game. I remember calling it out as how counter heavy this build seemed, but that one hurt. That's like those mid-game dazes that nab you. You're like, wow, that dude was patient. Alright, I don't think we have 7 turns here. It looks like he's going to be winning this race if we don't draw some quality here. We know he's got a counter spell. This stage, I think we're going to do the little bluff tap. Maybe we'll go from here and act like we've got maybe Elephant Guide behind this. Draw out that counter spell. Let us land a good spell next. Keep him on that train of thought. Think twice about it. Back up. attack. I haven't even looked. I've been so out of my realm being gone on, you know, up north, all that stuff. I didn't even look to see what deck won the challenge. I didn't even look. I usually always look or repost it. I think I gave it a brief glance, but all the weeks run together. Oh, ponders make you nervous. Go find something better than my forest. Pretty good guarantee there. Yeah, Monstrify, baby. See, when I was discussing the original Stompy lists, how good would Shinnin of Life's Roar be right here? Like, huzzah! Everybody block it. Yeah, it helps a bit. I'm surprised it didn't attack there. I pick them apart with this. You guys think the second Silhana's a misplay? We've got a Ranger for the Rancid Earth we saw, but he's far from threshold thanks to the Angler. Trying to think. We've seen one Vines. Elephant Guide won't put us there in one swing. Alright, I got a 50-50 here. Who wants to push it over the top? I'm going to lean towards playing it. If he has a counter and he doesn't counter, no, he won't then. Floating on tap. Alright, but now do I choose to play it? I'm going to throw it out there. History favors the bold. Alright, that's gone. Now let's draw something good and win the game. Vines, please. I gotta stop talking so much, and please don't be a good spell. Show me nothing. How cool was it, though? That was the card we got to spoil. Looking back, it's like, man, that ended up being by far the most influential one. Augur of Bolus. Alright, Prohibit's in the house. Man, this guy likes his counters. I'm really surprised he's not swinging here. I guess he can't really. Well, let's go, Silhana. Let's get to work. I'll bring out this. Bluffing that we might have Elephant Guide. With the help of Ranger or with the token. Is that really worth countering? You think? Well, we got Edict Food. Haha. Ugh, boy. Does this list run justice? I don't think they do. Maybe in the sideboard. No rats, no nothing. They're really leaning heavy on these augurs. Ha. He'd almost be out. Pit-Skulk's not hitting that hard. God darn it, quit gaining life. I guess he hasn't gained that much. Sorry, I'm starting to turn into golf channel mode here. I'm getting nervous. It's like, what's he got in his hand? Maybe he's got a bunch of lands like we do. Come on, Silhana. Well, at least it's not a land. My goodness. Yes, Silhana window cleaners. It would have been symbiotic to have that in my little playlist for the commercials today, but I think we had it played. It was in my last queue, so I don't like to repeat myself with those things. So Won't be seeing that today, but it would have been cool. If I would have known 2 weeks ago that I'd be playing Stompy now, I probably wouldn't have done it. But all right, get rid of this. Man, I've only got 5 minutes. I better shut up and try to win this one. What is this guy? He's got a prohibit in hand. All right, let's see if he bumps into this. We really want that River Boa. Please counter this. Come on, prohibit. Yeah, that's true, Manifold. There at 8. Darn it. Really got to hold that River Boa back. That has to land. That's game if it goes, but we know he's got prohibit in hand, or she, so. Ah! Man, tink, 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 tink. It's like the Chinese water torture or something. Just drip, drip, drip. Silhana sweat falling down. And another one of these. Dang. Well, we're very far from Edict's reach here. There goes this. Yeah, we only got for our spoilers, we only got approached that one time, and then it was kind of crickets after that. I thought we did a pretty good job, but who knows? I'm just happy they had that little gauntlet on the home page of the online for that week or two there. That was really cool. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I guess I could swing. Does that work out? What's his best block? Boom. He blocks here, he blocks here. He blocks here and blocks here. Yeah, we'd only hit for 2 and we'd lose. Right? Yeah, that's still not in a swinging mindset. Another fish comes down. All right. Definitely not now. Edict's almost silly at this point. You know, in case I do draw hunger, I'm going to actually block with something that's good. I want to block. Why can't I block? This is weird. It's not letting me block. All right. That was strange. I don't think I pressed the button to skip. Did I accidentally click? No. That's what we really needed. Man. Let's do this. 2, 4 blockers. Let's see. 2, 4. We're only going to hit for 2. Next turn we'll try to swing them all out. I'll be blocking with Eldrazi. 3 cards in hand. We know one of them's a prohibit. Ah, boy. Flood, flood, flood. What are we doing here? Sacrifice this. Prohibit math up. I think I'm going to block here. Come on, Hunger the Howlpack. This is nice. Let's go for the win now. We'll chop River Boa to pull out the counter, and then we'll win with Rancor. Almost did that backwards. Talk about your must counters here. Woo, all right. No blocks. Here we go. Patient man. All right, so we're 2-0 against Demir. The first round felt a lot easier than this one. All right, so we're 2-0. We'll be back right after this, guys. Enjoy Wikibear.
I can answer any question you have. I'm Wikibear.
This is great. Okay, here's a question. Wikibear, what's the longest street in America?
Checking now. Got it. That title belongs to Colfax Avenue in Colorado, over 26 miles long. Yay!
No, that's great. That was really cool that he came up with that.
Yeah. And speaking of long streets, Civil War General James Longstreet was partially responsible for over 10,000 Confederate casualties during the Battle of Antietam, the bloodiest single-day battle in American history. What a bloodbath! I'm Wikibear!
Yeah, there were a lot of terrible fatalities in the Civil War.
Imagine ditches filled with dead horses.
Okay. Let's try it. Let's try another question. What's the fastest animal on land?
The fastest land animal is the cheetah. It can reach speeds up to 75 miles per hour.
See? That was great information really fast.
Yeah.
But it's still not fast enough to outrun Jack the Ripper. The notorious 19th century British serial killer who murdered at least 5 prostitutes, lickety-split.
He was a terrible killer, Jack the Ripper, yeah.
And he was never caught or punished. What a clever fellow, yay!
I don't know if yay is the right sentiment.
Yay!
No! Jack the Ripper got away, that's terrible.
Well, some think he was a member of the royal family and some strings were pulled.
You know, you,
Sound like a beetle there.
Yeah, you're sort of starting to ad-lib there, Wikibear.
It's been part of my programming.
Yeah. I'm curious. I'm going to keep trying here. You'd think I'd give up at this point,
You
but
sure?
Yeah. How long did it take the first American astronauts to reach the moon, Wikibear?
It took just 4 days for Apollo 11 to reach the moon.
He's exactly right. I knew that one.
That's much less time than it took the Donner Party to travel from Missouri to California. But unlike the Donner Party, those astronauts didn't resort to cannibalism. I'm Wikibear.
Yeah, no one wants to hear about the Donner Party, okay?
One member of the party went so mad from hunger he ripped off his clothes and ran screaming into the woods. He was the first one eaten.
Okay.
What a bizarre and easily preventable tragedy, yay!
Let's try something kid-friendly. How many people visit Disneyland each year?
Mickey Mouse greets almost 16 million visitors a year.
You can't do anything with that, right?
Yeah,
That's a lot of people.
Yes, but that's a drop in the bucket compared to the 200 million people who were killed by the bubonic plague.
For God's sake. Why are you bringing up the plague? I talked about Mickey Mouse.
Well, the plague was spread by rats, Mickey Mouse's cousins. But here's one question Wikipedia can't answer. What kind of god would allow that to happen?
Okay, all right. I am really sorry. I'm sorry. None of this is appropriate for children, Wikibear.
You can't silence the truth.
Okay.
This weekend only, don't miss the 14th annual Pauper County Fair, featuring Mud Button's famous chili cook-off, Evan Carr Justice's free legal advice, Moments Peace meditation seminar, and much more. Then rock the night away with the hottest bands, including Ancient Grunge, Tamir Battle Ragers, The Shredding Winds, Martyrs of Ash, The Distant Melodies, Architects of Will, The Blasted Erms, and many more. Arrive before noon and get a free Merit Lager at the Guild Gate. Tickets on sale now. Kobolds and kids under 10 are free. The 14th annual Pauper County Fair.
All proceeds to benefit the Spellstutter Speech Centers.
Back? All right. Hopefully you guys liked Wikibear. There's a few of them. Our next break's kind of a follow-up. Like I said, I've got quite a few for the next few weeks, but I really like that kind of humor, a little gallows humor. All right. Let's see what we're up against. Yuck. That's an easy decision there. Not much easier, is it? A bunch of 2-drop critters, and I think we're going to ship this, guys. 2 gets this one. Yeah. Yikes. Ugh. This is not what you like to see going first. I don't want to have to lead with a Pit-Skulk. Are you kidding me? Yay! I don't know if they're available in other languages, so... No. That'd be funny if it was a real product. Oh, shoot. God, I can almost do nothing with this hand. What do you guys think? I almost want to ship this. Alright. Can't go too much lower. Alright, this is good times. We'll say top. I think I'm just going to... I really want that Bloodthirst bonus. I hate putting out a 1-1. Man, I wish these were in opposite order. I'm just going to pass here. Slow pay a little bit. Hopefully hunger can mean the day. I've got to really exemplify my spells to make up for such a bad start. Uh-oh, we're going up against life gain. Looks like heroic as well. Excuse me. Man, oh man. Carbonation Nation. Yeah, everybody's got those little pet decks. Stompy's always one that I think I could play half asleep. Not that it's easy, but it just... ooh, look at this. First strike and kitty cat. Well, if he was tapped out, I might consider a Hunger Strike blocker in here. It's not looking good for us. Let this one through. That mana wasn't there. Like I said, I'd probably just cast Hunger on the Sentinel and go for it, but... Yeah, that is pretty. This oncoming storm. My favorite. Plains isn't available online. Bummed out. Alright. This is true, Nichols. Yeah, if that was Deathblade, this would almost be game over. I just love... that card was just under the radar for so long, and bam, just comes out. And man, I dropped that when I play White Nickel, which is pretty often. It's one of my favorite decks to play, and man, just game over for anything that has the name Delver in it. It's just too much hate. All right. I put it on Facebook a few months ago, my favorite planes. It was a Therese Nelson one, and it's only it was a promo one, but they've never released it online. There's a tree off to the left side of the frame. It's just really haunting and beautiful. Really, really like it. All right, enough talking. Here we go. Oh, Magnilio. Yes, my son was just saying that too. He wants to get one of those old encyclopedias of the original Magic cards because he's got kind of an aesthetic eye and he likes the way old cards look. He was digging through the few physical cards that I have. We just have kitchen table decks, but you know, there's a few like revised things sprinkled in here and there, and every time he sees one, even if the art's not that good, it's just the lore and the feel or the vibe of the card there is something there. I thought it was just because I played so long it reminded me of the old days, but I guess not, because he wasn't alive. He really likes the dark, which is funny because that's the set I started playing. So Eurolands. Yeah, man. John, I think these are Avons, right? Yeah, this guy has cornered the market on anything to do with nature. He's quite the artist. So this is a weird play. Considering blocking with the Sentinel and triffing the Pit-Skulk. I wish it was tapped out. A few too many tricks in this list to that will be a 5/5. He'll be getting 2 life. It's like I'm going to be hitting him for 3. Might draw a Ranger and be able to untap it and kill with the Pit-Skulk later. I think I'm going to block and maximize our mana here. No journeys. Just let this one go. I believe the protection from spells, unless he had 2 mana for a Chow Mano. Okay, there's that. I'll put this here. Try to keep my guy unblockable. You know, technically, I could have double blocked. Of course, he would, in a perfect world, he'd always choose Pit-Skulk first. But if he didn't, that would have been cool because could have died and then killed it in the same swing. But now I kind of wish I kept him on. Of course, you know, it's not like I'd be walking into this dude. I don't think we're going to win this game. Going to be happy we've got Gleeful Sabotage. So before we even get to the sideboard, what do you guys think we should lose? I don't think archers are going to be worth it. One activation and they're kind of kaput. This is just a life gain clinic here, darn it. Trying to stay alive as long as we can. Alright, here we go. He's not even worried about the life here. Yeah, I know. We're going to bring in our... I'm just saying, like, well, what do we lose for it? Yeah, he's... feels like, oh, yeah, we'll have an 8-8. It's like, yep. And he's going to have a lot there, too. We can turn it back to a 5-5. Maybe put him on blocking a bit. If this dies... At least that first striking cat... Ah, man, oh man. You know what? I'm going to put this on the Nest Invader. Let's swing for 10. I'll block next turn. Oh boy. Cocky sucker, isn't he? Look at that. I don't need a block. I'll keep my 1-1 and hit you even harder. He might have the game here. I sure wish... How much do you wish, Nichols, that this cartouche made this a soldier? I think that would have made your build of White Nickel just almost too good. With the Squadron Hawk there. Alright, we're down a game against Heroic. Hey, you know what? I'm happy we didn't see islands and swamps. Even though we're 2-0 against them. Let's get some variety in here, right? Yeah, we've been... flooded a few too often here, but we're going to bring in these. I think we're going to bring in Sabotage too. I'll throw these back. Obviously, River Boa is going to take a hike. I mean, we could block a huge dude on the ground and keep regenerating. And I don't want to play defensively. Our vines aren't going to be as good. I think I might lose one of those. Not that they're going to be targeting stuff to kill. Vault Skirge could keep us in it. They do only have one flyer, and it tends to be their only aggro, so I think I want to keep these guys. And, yeah, Silhanas don't seem too good here, huh? You think so, Rolas? I think we lose the Silhanas. They've got flyers, and we're not too worried about protecting things. Yeah, vines for the opponent creature. I don't know if I want all 4 of them in. Maybe I lose the guides altogether. Their stuff's big. Well, I want to keep 2 in case Epic Confrontation is going to be nice to have in there. This isn't as easy as I thought. Heroic's not the... Vines, Rancor... I'm going to cut a Ranger. That's a really good point, Mr. Kiri. Don't want to overboard here. I bring in, I think, 2 gut shots. Let's see how this feels. Hopefully their flyers don't show up and we can go crazy with those, but yeah, I'm not sure if depends what Gleeful hits. If it hits a ethereal armor, it's going to feel like a good move, but like you said, they get the counters anyway. Might be nice against a okay, I'll keep this. Might be nice against an early cartouche on something with first strike, so it probably was Nimchimsky. You know, when I thought about it, it's like they get the bonus once that thing hits. So I think I'll probably, if we get to a game 3, I'll probably just keep it to 2 or 3 and maybe bring in the other gut shot. I think he is Manifold. If you look at any of the weather channels, that the eye of the storm is directly over his house. So he's pretty funny about it. He's just like, you know, it ain't nothing. It's just a little Category 2. He's seen a lot worse, whatever. What's trippy at Little Fight's house, though, is he has a pond just 100 feet off to the side of his house. And I saw one alligator there when I visited that was about as big as me. And then we had a really big storm night, and all of a sudden that alligator disappeared, and there was like an 11-footer in there. And I was like, good God, that'd be so weird having like some prehistoric monster just show up on your property every few days. It was a trip. Yeah, I think standard bears used to be a lot better against Stompy. Anymore, there's been enough release of cards that it's gotten so flexible. Not great. Yeah, the one thing that at least it can't block us here, but the one thing Gutshot's not good against. But at least we'll be able to keep the flyer out of the sky, in theory. Well, there's our little dude. Let's go from here. No more lands. 3's enough. I'm good. Here we go. Hey, Little Fight, he's here. Barely any internet, powered skeleton. Oh, nice. All right, yeah, we were wondering. Very cool. We'll wait for that. He's alive. And in all caps, this is great. Okay, our opponent's a little screwed, but we're not really doing much here. I'm going to do the reverse provoke on this dude. Save our gut shot for their flyer. Really wish we had a, you know what, the morbid trigger there, but we don't. Yep, that was me. I want to save that gut shot for, especially he's mana screwed here. What's he got? Maybe like a Chow Mano and just needed that second land. I've been here so many times. I'm sure you guys have too. I never seem to learn that lesson. Like, I'll go a week real good, and I'll just keep throwing back one land hands, and then there's always that one where I'm like, it's just too good, and I'm on the draw, and it's a low curve deck, and then 8 turns later, you're getting the concession message. It's like, oh boy. This has a lot lower probability of being stopped. I'll go from here. Chancy, that thing could technically, if he had like a mutagenic or that. You ain't blocking our dude. Alright, here we go. Come on over. Pow. Hopefully we can go 1-1 here. Uh-oh, here comes the land. No life gain. Or no life link, I should say. What's the deal there? He couldn't have drawn that because he just played a land. How funny. I wonder why he was sitting back on Cat or Umbra. Maybe he really likes life gain like I do. Alright. I'll play this. And we're going to sabotage right now. Get rid of this first strike crap. Get our damage in. Keep him honest. Our drawing well. It's enough lands, please. Come on, no more land, no more land. Alright. Yeah, Chalmano's not a thing. He's probably got a way to keep that alive. I think the Vault Skirge might be able to trade with that. Can always put it on Skarrgan and hope for the best. I hope so, Mr. Carey. Thank you for the faith. Alright, my friend. Thank you for chiming in. It's good to know you're alright. How does a ship run without the main engineer? Ah! Alright, come on, Elephant Guide. Where you at? Man, this is just quite the theme we're running into here, isn't it? All right. Any mutagenic here. Well, that almost helps me at this point, but we're going to lose our Pit-Skulk, but all right. Airplane's out of the question. I still hit there. That's one thing. When my youngest is looking through the cards, he sees, you know, Plains Walk, Swamp Walk. I was like, yeah, they're kind of doing away with that. You don't see that very much anymore. I think it's a pretty strong, easily understood ability. I wonder why they've kind of... I've read an article, I think by Mark Rosewater a few years back, and it went at length about kind of what's coming and going, and I was like, man, that seems like as bedrock to me as like flying or trample. It's like, it kind of makes sense, you know, somebody's like from the woods or knows how to walk quietly. I don't know. All right, what do we got here? Some sort of tricks going on. Shoot. We still can't block our Pit-Skulk. He's got a 2-2. Man, it's just gonna... If we get any pump here, we kind of have this. Does not want us to win today, does it? It's ridiculous. 17 lands, and they're all in our hands. Ah. All right. Well, at least we got Wikibear to look forward to. What was that? Okay. Concession. Maybe he just had planes? Well, he couldn't have because he was screwed most of the game. Okay. I liked Epic. Not too big on Gleeful. In fact, I think I might want to get rid of all of them. I wish I had Fog. That's just how I play. But I really liked seeing Gut Shot, so I want all of those in there. This might be good for combat tricks. Oh, Sasenka, thank you for chiming in with that. Yeah, that's... I don't know, though. When you put them on, like, commons and it's just 2 or 1 power toughness, there's enough ways to kill a critter. I don't know. Seems like there's a lot more broken stuff out there that should be addressed. I think it helps with the lore of the game. You can get some ranger and he's, you know, walks through the forest. That makes sense. I get it. Enemy colors and such, or, you know, be cool. I have, like, some druid that grants education tokens, and you have to... Maybe he's overpowered, but he grants... Forest Walk, like when you attack you have to put a counter that, you know, gives Forest Walk onto one of your opponent's creatures or something. That'd be a neat way to balance it out instead of always, you know, when this dies it turns into a blankety blank or whatever. All right, I think I'm good here. I'm just deciding between another guide. Yeah, let's put another guide in there. Or, you know what, I'm gonna go Vines instead. Actually, I'm gonna only have 1 ranger in this one and go for here. Let's hope we can pull this off and go 3-0. Alright. Yeah, the Lords are kind of an exception, but you know, 1 ban and you can keep all the cards healthy still. But, ooh, that's a nice hand. God, I wish we had that low curve, though. I mean, I did get rid of the Ranger, so I've only got 1 to look forward to. And we've got 3 answers for stuff. I just hope it comes in the form of non-heroic stuff. We'll keep. Man, this is kind of an ugly hand. I can't throw something like this back. All right, this is a good start because we'll be able to at least zap a cartouche here a few times. All right, getting a little bit better. It's just got such a slow roll. Hopefully we draw into like a Nettle Sentinel or something with a little bit of teeth. Oh, I didn't do the shuffle. You're right. I would have thought that Gut Shot be so good against heroic, but boy, early on, a little bit like a hexproof that you can mess with. Let's get rid of that game killer. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. If he does, I think I'm going to drop the Emissary and just epically confront the Deathblade. I don't want him to be able to pick apart my creatures. You guys think that's a good play? Let's see, another land. Okay, that's enough lands. 3's plenty. Thank you very much, Shuffler. Quit screwing with me. All right. So, options. Well, we're going to drop the Burning-Tree. I think we're just going to confront. There's just too many enchantments and such that come out swinging here, so it's a nice way of mitigating a slow start, but it ended up feeling like the right start. Our creature, their creature, let's go. I won't be surprised if that's the reason he kept the hand with a Cartouche Deathblade draw against Stompy. He's probably just like, son of a bitch. It's frustrating. Now maybe he's flooded. Yowza. Don't like that either. Man, I wish I had mutagenic. Of course, he might have it too. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we can sit back. And we're going to attack. Trip Pit-Skulk. Then maybe we can Vines block the Sacred Cat. At least kill the Cartouche. Boom, boom. Had about 2 mini punts, but they didn't cost us any games. I think that was game 2 against Demir. Little issues with Nest Invader and doing stuff a little funky backwards. But other than that, been playing pretty smooth. Burning Emissary. Got good taste in lands, don't he? Yeah, protection from green. Man, I really hate to waste a Vines on that, but I kind of have to. Alright. He's gaining life. We're getting hit. Come on. Give me another Epic Confrontation. And no more lands, please. Alright. That's cool. I'm going to swing with both. I'll drop the Sentinel and maybe it'll have a cat for lunch. Oh yeah, right. Does look like, yeah, these guys party at Burning Man pretty hard. Looks like it's definitely a gruel crowd. Well, 2 things really loved us this tournament: forests and vines. We seem to draw those in droves. Interesting. Okay. Yep, sorry, I'm just going to swing here. The shield, I talked to somebody who placed pretty high, and what they it had to do with the casting cost. I didn't really agree with it. Didn't feel like that good of a play, but it did all right for them. Ah, crap. Well, at least our guy won't die. Darn it, but he's still going to gain life. Ugh. Alright. Well, that's 3 of the vines. We'll start gaining our own life here. Huh. We're hellbent. This feels vulnerable. Now if I can get that Vault Skirge big enough, I can kill the cat. There's that round of... Oh, God. What is up with these lands? You'd think I was playing 24 with this rate. Can at least make them think we drew into maybe a second-guessing elephant guy. I don't know what I could possibly have. Holy Light? Yeah, we're kind of stuck here. So is he, so. Good one, Defera. Sorry if I'm butchering names. Instead of stumbling, I'm just going to say things incorrectly and confidently. That's how I'm moving forward, so. Apologies. Start getting online names like Mike, Chuck, all these boring like plumber names. Yeah, that's what we needed. Alright, let's start gaining some life. Ah, infinite land Stompy. I know. It's more of a bayou right now. These forests feel like they're stuck in the mud. Good lordy. Interesting dilemma. If he attacks, he gains the life, but then we hit him for 6. Or 7, I should say. Boy, where are his... He's looking flooded too. I think he's playing his. We're holding on. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think we're going to win this one thanks to Mr. Shuffler. This is pretty epic. At least I'm gaining life. What's up with these TikTok games? Stompy's supposed to be explosive. I miss Groundswell. Zap, pow, boom. Alright, here we go. Now, what to play it on? I'm going to choose the Vault Skirge because I can maybe draw Epic and kill it. This is true. At least we are drawing John Avon lands. That is a very good point. Does he have Chow Mano for us? He does not. So yeah, if we draw Epic Confrontation now, I can kill the cat. Be a nice curiosity play there. Plus, puts us back in healthy range. What on earth are they drawing? They must be having a day like we're having. I don't know if it's that bad. Good lordy. Pretty soon I'm just going to swing with everybody. Maybe as soon as next turn. Yeah, that's true, Nimchimsky. I know, the second you hit that, like, go live, it's like some weird algorithm messes up. It's like, here's 90% of the lands in your deck. Have fun. I'm Wikibear. Yeah, we don't want to see Journey. Other Vines would shut the door pretty quick. I don't even know what to say at this point. More than half of our lands and less than a third of the deck. Should I attack with everything? It would kill that and that and this and this and this. 2 would be gone. You guys think I should attack with everything? I haven't played Pauper in a bit. Did it become common to play 30 lands in every deck? It feels that way, doesn't it? If we attack with everything... Yeah, that's a bad play. I get so impatient sometimes. Come on, be enough, be enough. Be enough. Boy, a first strike protection from green lifelink. You'd think that would be enough, but... Come on, draw another land. Join me. That does nothing. I like seeing that. Critical mass of creatures hit. What on earth could they have? Good point, DeFera. Thank you, thank you. Come on over. So I don't want him to gain even more life and kill a creature. I'll try to Chow Mano. Unless he goes crazy with life gain here. I was thinking, like, because I can swing and he can block, but he can't really get much out of it. So this represents 6 damage, and I'm healthy enough up on life here. So time to swing. He might be running strands. Of course, at this point, he'd have to kick it. 2 protection from green spells. All right. We hit for 6. Where's Gut Shot when you need it, right? Okay. We'll do this. I don't even... You know what? I don't want to block with this in case there's a trick, but I want the illusion of being able to block. Like, oh, I'm going to block, dude. Come on over. But we all know I'm not going to risk that play. Maybe it'll keep him from trying to attack. Are we going to go 3-0? Feels like it. 1 Journey would end it. A lot of cards end it. 3 Forests end it. Little does he know the power we hold. All the Ligden in our hand. Yeah, just don't give me a Forest Shuffler. Come on now. Been sitting too long. Coming up on 2 hours here. We've only got 3 rounds down. I remember I was like, yeah, it'll be a fast deck, and then I started looking at my old notes of when I used to play Stompy a lot, and I was like, man, that's right. That used to be it can turn into a grind if you don't run them over real quick. Dahlia's in the house. Good to see you, Arch Naomi. Somebody's like, that doesn't say that. All right. Come on, don't make the show boring, opponent. Attack or fold? Let me know. What's he doing? Ethereal armor. This is going to make things uncomfortable. Yikes, that's a lot. Going to gain 9 life. Ethereal armor has a nice way of not causing concessions. God, I just wish we had something in our hand. I feel so naked right now. It's like, this guy just stockpiling for the effect? What's going on here? Yikes, this is a game all of a sudden. Dang. I can't really do much about it. Man, oh man, I wish I had like a Vines. Alrighty, I can't block, so he's going to gain a bunch. Bam. 1 card left. Hopefully it's a land. I like this. Finally something that isn't... I hope he can kill something. That would be nice. I can't block anyway, so screw it. Got my Ranger trick, but the only thing that can really do any block... Come on, pump it or do something. Can something die somehow, please? Alright. Let's go like this. Yeah, I don't know about the enchantment removal there. Just getting rid of the ethereal armor. Yeah, I could still target it. This is a game. Well, at least now we'll be able to trip hunger. Somehow. 10 more minutes. Hey, look at that. We really needed to draw that. Attack! Oh, I love that block. Good times. Boom. Tempted to throw this on the Pit-Skulk there. Epic Confrontation, please. We're getting to where we can almost... yeah, Epic Confrontation could kill that because of the bonus it gets. Screen grab this hand. Thanks, Shuffler. Yeah, but we can untap, but we can't block because everything he's got with meat on it is protected from green, so... Alright, here comes 8. No more tricks, no more tricks, and no more lands. This is outrageous. Okay, let me really look at this. Well, that's black. It's protected from green. He might have a cartouche in hand. Let's see. This would be a 8-9. Yeah, if he has an answer for it, it might be over. He keeps coming at us with that. It's only a matter of time. You're right. Thank you for the Umbra. Do we do it anyway, though? Or do it to this dude? What's the play here, guys? What do you think? Kill the Seeker. Well, that Umbra falls off. That's 2 points of damage. Then we're winning the life race. You know what I mean? Because the Umbra would fall off and the ethereal armor bonus would too. Well, I know, but the Vault Skirge is black. Oh, gotcha. All right. Choose a creature you control. Oh, you're right. Ah, it's a dead point. Interesting. Well, there's no way around those. I'm going to do it. I'll choose this just to gain the life. And this. That'll at least keep us up on the life total here and let us hit a little bit harder. Son of a gun. Wish I could come crashing in, but yeah, that was a whole lot of mental thought for nothing. At least Mr. Carey's brain was working there. I know mine wasn't. Protection. What a strange thing. 22 and it feels like we're at 5. This is weird. Weird game. Okay. Wikibear. That should be a card. Get wizard on its stat. It's a very basic game. He can't block. I can't block. He'll eventually be able to block me, but oh, great. Yeah. Man, this shuffler, I would almost have minded a forest right then. It's like, hey, here's a good card. All right. Don't think we're winning this one. The odds are on his side. I mean, we could technically, drop another elephant guide and we've got gut shots coming in. Of course, at this point, he's halfway through his deck. There's probably, well, he's already played 2 Chowmanos. I don't know if there's a way to protect the standard bearer. That's what I don't want to see. But if he divvies up everything, that might be all right. Hey, I got a blocker. This is huge. My little token can block. Whoo! That's a good point. Block and sack so that the life gain bonus doesn't come up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nichols. Yay! A lot of people don't know that trick. Sacrifice. There we go. No life for you. But he's got a flyer too. So we really... what do we need? We need double gut shot. Well, I guess gut shot would do it because that would hit for 9. He could block for 1. Come on, gut shot. All right. Strange. Do I attack with everything? Should I attack with everything? What? Yeah, I know. Well, he can't. He's not going to be able to block with standard bearer if I attack with everything. So the best blocks, what he could trade. Well, he's probably going to want to block here. This dude would probably get eaten here. He'd probably kill the Pit-Skulk, and 4 would go through. Yeah, I think we attack. Because that way, if he does kill a standard bearer, we've got Hunger of the Howlpack shenanigans. I just got prismatic strands. Be like, oh crap. Tut 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 tut. Good name. Yeah, well, if he's watching the stream and knows we've been drawing forests, maybe he will block. Ha. All right. Boy, things just got eerily quiet. Even my computer was like doing fan push-ups or something. You could just hear it working hard, and then it just all of a sudden just whoo. This has been a really fun game, I won't lie. Hell of a lot funner than Demir, but this did a lot of back and forth, and we win that other one by 1 life, I think. Uh-oh. He's got some sort of trick. Mutagenic at this point. Okay. Boy, that's like giving me a free hit. Yeah, I don't know about that play. Let's see what's happening here. Alright, Pit-Skulk's gonna die. That's gonna die. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Wow. We gotta go all in here, don't we? Wait a minute, cancel. Oh, that's right, I have to choose the damn. Never mind. Alright. Here we go. Splat. Well, here's hoping he doesn't have you-know-who. We're going to go all in here. Trample Man. Might have Journey, and then this is just over. Ugh, man, this is not easy, is it? I gotta start watching my time. 12-12 and a 15-15. Good grief. It's a tick to get this guy down. Man, I really want another Nest Invader. That would be game. Come on, Nest Invader. Nest Invader. No. Nest Invader. Even a Quirion Ranger might be good. For all that life it's doing, it sure doesn't feel it, does it? 15, son of a gun. That's a big kitty. Yeah, Calming Verse. That would be pretty sweet. Good call. 4 minutes left. Don't think we're gonna pull this off if he keeps drawing like this, as evidenced by our amazing hand here. Why can't this be a red creature? I don't want to keep putting these guys out. Nothing else to do. Ooh, they better draw something good. Even an epic would help right now. Oh no, he's got... Does he have it? I can't block. Everything's green. He's got it. Does he have any trick here? And no, we go to... I thought if he had a pump there, we'd be super dead. Okay. Alright, how can we win this? Yeah, epic would be good. Could at least clear off his other Seeker. Get up to 24, buy us one turn. That's not going to help us. Well, we'll go out in a blaze of glory. Let's swing. Ha! Boom ba! You see, when I was putting this together, I'm like, Moment's Peace or Spore Frog with the Hunger would feel really good in this deck for matchups like this. So says I. And then I was like, well, I probably won't face it. And we're dead. Alright, guys. Well, there's our first loss of the day. 2-1. Drop Heroic. Good game. Milsp. I don't know. Or Milps. I don't know how you'd say that. Ugh. Alright. Let's just jump into the next one. Yeah, that was a fun game. If you're going to lose, that's... I mean, minus the flood. That part sucked really bad, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think, just because nobody's playing it, Shinnin of Life's Roar is a pretty damn good card. I really like those, break the rules card, provoke, built in. There's that, what is it? Uprising something, a green instant. It turns a land into a 4/4. I think it untaps it, and then it, everything that can block it has to. It's like, there's little sneaky cards like that. They're starting to become like a, oops, just smeared my glasses. Need all the help I can get, not blurry vision. I don't know, T-Core. I found myself wanting either I don't even think that... With Hexproof, I think it's an awesome card. But against Heroic, they get the bonus 90% of the time anyway, and it's like putting a Band-Aid over a chopped off arm or something. It doesn't feel like it's pulling its weight. All right. Yeah, we want to play first. All right, we'll keep. We've got some... Besides the Flood, we've had some really just those nothing to do on turn 1 hands. It's really strange. Of course, every time we've had that, I will say we've had Burning-Tree, so... Yeah, no kidding with this hand. Hope there's an island. Nope. No soup for you. Alright, a fast game. Finally. Looks like burn. See a mountain drop, tap, rift bolt. It's usually the play, right? Patient burn? Is that a thing? Oh, let's go. Okay, that's enough land. I don't need any more land. Stop the presses. Here we go. Pretty sure this is burn or just a very bad Boros draw. Alrighty. Let me get something that can pump instantly so he can be tricked into blocking there. Sorry for the sniff. Why not? I guess I'll keep him back if he has the little lava runner dude. You're right, Mr. Carey. Mismatching mountains. We better win this one. Oh, that's a pretty nice one. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Let's see what this one... a little too glowy. Glossy glowy. Alright, he's playing... we're going to go aggro train here. If he's running Electricity main, that's fine. Let me do this while he's tapped out. I was considering dropping the other Boa. We got 2 Fire Blasts every turn. Hopefully it's enough. The last time we played a Tier 1 deck, we 5-0'd. I was hoping the same thing was going to happen today, but at least we've got 2 under our belt. Hopefully this will be the 3-2 nice finish, infinite finish. I think this is my longest drought without a 5-0 though. I was looking at the thing, I was like, wow, I don't even have a trophy. I usually have at least 1 or 2, even when I'm not playing much and it's just on Pauperganda, but wish they gave out prize or trophies for 4 1s. Yeah, I can't say enough good about that white nickel build. I just love that deck. Alright, now I'm not minding these things so much. Let's drop it here. Come on over. Man, I wish I had like a mutagenic or something to just make them pay for blocking, because hopefully there's no blocks here. Wow, that's some discipline. Why do I feel uneasy? I'm at 20 life. Do I play the Boa? I'm going to play the Boa. If he wants to use 2 burn spells on killing the Boa, I've got the other one and Rancor is behind it. Better than my face. Yep. Now burn is scary when it gets to this. Yeah, Healer's Hawk's interesting. That's one of those cards you're just gonna have to sleeve it up and play it and see. I think in those scenarios where you have a Bone Splitter on turn 2, you'd just be like, holy crap, this thing's awesome. Go ahead and kill it, you know. But oh, the poor interface doesn't know the new card's being spoiled. Beginning of the turn, we're at 20 life. We might not be alive next turn. Double Alchemist. That no block kind of scared me. It's like, whoa. He's got some mountain math going on. Just like that, we're in the single digits, folks. Here comes the pain. Bam! That does 5. Did we get away with one? He's got 4 cards. Come on. I think he gets us 2, Mr. Carey. Who knows? Maybe he wants to soak up a bit of the damage. Do everything at instant speed. I don't know why, though, if he's got it. Yeah. There's... Hopefully he has a lot of mountains in his hand. Just... Alright. No. Please stop. California's on fire and so am I. There's a land. Alright. That's good. Searing Blaze. Please draw land. Anything here kills us other than maybe Needle Drop. Actually, I think even that might pull it off. Dink. Dink. Needle Drop. Is he really going to kill us with a Needle Drop? Nope. It's a Lava Spike. Wow. That was some high power burn there, man. Well done. Well done. Hey, the 2 losses so far, I've enjoyed them. That was artfully done, Vingari, our opponent. Showing tremendous discipline, not blocking with those alchemists. Of course, he knows what was in his hand, but on my end, it looked awesome. Woo! Ha! Alright. Confrontation's gonna be coming in. Kind of liked having the River Boa there. It felt a little, somewhat pleasing. Not gonna be much blocking going on here. I'm gonna cut 2 Rangers. I'm gonna bring in all 3 Confrontations. Just want to drop for the last one. Vines is good. That's good. Like Silhana. Maybe one of the Boas. I don't know. Against Burn, sometimes I really like having that option of being able to... There's scenarios where Vault Skirge just gets out of control and you got that early hunger draw or something. Yeah, if I got a any sort of Rancor behind it, and my theory with that, yeah, you're paying 2 life, but they're almost always spending a 3 life spell to get rid of it, so you're kind of netting 1 life. That's my theory anyway. There's not much attacking going on. I'm really considering cutting that last Quirion Ranger. Yeah, that's the scenario that you worry about. The Searing Blaze is the exception, but every other card in the 60 is a net gain of 1. And you know, you choose when to play it. Hopefully I think I'm going to lose 1 guy just to speed things up. Gosh, the way we've been drawing, I might want to lose 5 forests, huh? Oh, I know what you mean, Mr. Carey. My only argument is that's 1 card versus the rest of his deck. Yeah, keep 1 Ranger. Lose the guy? Nah. I think probably lose the Boa. Let me go like that. Let's hope. Game 2s have been good to us so far. We'll go to another Wikibear. They won't repeat. I have like 6 of them. But then hopefully we'll go to it our next break with a win against Burn, but it'll be fast no matter what. Ugh. Yeah, we want to play first. Okay. Well, here we go. Hopefully we draw a land, because it would be really cool to follow up this with another. This scenario, does he bolt it now? Let me see a forgotten cave. I'm Wikibear. All right. Hey, I'm calling it again. All right. Now let me see a forest. No. All right. Well, what's the play here, guys? I don't want to play too defensive with Vines. Realistically, he might just have a creature play next turn. If I put a Rancor on it and he doesn't have Searing Blaze, then I got a dead board. Ah. Yeah, I definitely don't think. I think Skarrgan's the pull here. Gain the life. He kills it. If he's got a Searing Blaze, we're going to be down 1 life. Comparatively, but would have been so nice to draw land there. Thanks a lot, Shuffler. All or nothing, I see. Vault Skirge. I don't know if you guys remember. I think when I was doing that really long video on Sideboards Explorer or something about evasion. No, it was the evasion one. Vault Skirge, there's a reason I put him on the cover. It covers almost everything. It's an exceptional creature. I mean, we look at it, take it for granted, but you're getting a 1/1 flyer, so you got evasion right there. Anybody can play it, and it gains life. It's crazy. Totally crazy. Forest. All right. God, just give me a forest and I could just go crazy here. No, he's got bolt potential here. At least we're going to go back up to even here. Hopefully he's just got like a alchemist right behind this, and I'm just going to do the same thing here, guys. I don't want to get too greedy with 1 land. Don't like seeing that. Alright. We getting roasted. If an amplifier shows up. Come on, Forest. I like the Healer's Hawk. I think it's going to see play. Not sure how much or in what respect, but I also think there's going to be a there's also that one dude that when he dies it comes back, and then there's already the Doomed Traveler. I think there's a new deck on the horizon. Oh, I like seeing that. Maybe I can Nest Invader. Well, if I get another land, I think the play is going to be to just... Alright. Feet to the fire. Can definitely block 3 there. Yeah, I think Rancor is the play here on this Vault Skirge. Sit back on Vines. So tempted. I think I'm going to block the Keldon too. Then if he taps out, I'll be able to get the Scourge out of harm's way. Being at 22 feels pretty good here. Yeah, that's a good point. Boy, Keldon Marauders, where'd that card go? I always wondered why people didn't make like Spark Smith and this guy with ninjas. Seems like just a bunch of bouncing fireworks. I don't want to get cocky, but I kind of don't want to block here either. You guys think I should block? I've got plenty of time. I'm not going to block. Everybody gets quiet. No blocks. All right. Thank you, Eckhart. Boy, a long show today. Usually these have all been going to game 3. Haven't they? No, the first one was win-win. Yeah, I'm feeling a little reckless because I don't see an amplifier out yet, and I've seems like it's going to cost him a card at least or 2 to get rid of that. Just what's the play when it does die, right? If I get another land, that'd be nice. Just one more. 3's optimal. No more. Woo! Really gunning for it. I'm going to try to save it. We've already netted 3 life and then some. Seeing that he's targeting that. Unless he just set me up and he's got a searing. Anticipating that. Would have been really chancy there if I had blocked with the Pit-Skulk to try to, you know, hunger the vault there. He's probably doing the Fire Blast question here if he's got one. So that's like a healing salve. That's one thing not going to our face. Smart of him to lose the cave too. I've seen people make that mistake. Ditch the mountain and then they sit there and hold Fire Blast and they got nothing there. Come on, tap out. Oh, that hurts. Guess we're going to see what their hand is now. Man, I hope he waits till next turn to trip that. He probably won't. At least he's going to be tapped out though. Now if we draw a forest, we're going to be in good shape. Spike, spike, bolt, alchemist. Okay, so only the Rift Bolt can really mess with our plans here. Man, I wish I had one. He might think we're on mutagenic. I don't think he'd keep that in against burn, but I've done sillier things. Hey, we got an answer. Well, if he top decks like a thing here, I was thinking Nest Invader, but it doesn't really get us much because he can hard cast the. I think we just get our life while we can here. What do you guys think? If I drew a forest, it'd be a really easy play there. You trip the token, zap, boom, pow. Whoop. Oops, sorry for the bouncy screen there. All right. Yeah. At least represent that we might have. What do you call? Because I think this might encourage him to get the alchemist out, float the other thing, and then we can zap. We're going to get the benefit of the Epic Confrontation double trigger with life gain. It's frustrating. Wish hunger was vines for one of the first times, but that's fine. Vingari. Everybody makes mistakes. Especially this guy. Good point, Mr. Carey. You're on fire, my friend. Thank you for being the logical part of my brain today. I appreciate it. Sometimes when I'm trying to host and such, you get a little backwards. All right. Yeah, that's a big threat. Okay. Don't know what I'm looking at. Gotta let it go. Opponent's at 8. We're feeling pretty good. Well, it's going to be nice when we do have the token. If we don't draw any lands, our Rancor will be able to be answered with hunger if he tries to zap it. Of course, we know it's in his hand, though. I don't know why he's holding back on... Oh, yeah, because he has the modifier. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I guess we trip it now. Right? He has 3 cards in his hand. We know what they are. Nothing's changed. Yeah. Let's go like this. We've got our Gurmag Angler of the Green Persuasion. Come on out, Alchemist. Let's get the Epic Confrontation on. Yeehaw. There you are. Alright, there's nothing in his hand. Even a Fire Blast won't do it. He's going to want to turn those dudes on. Ooh, boy, we're drawing good now. Creature I control. Creature he controls. Zap. Something died. We go for lethal. All right. Oops. How hopeful am I? In that first column I wrote up, we already won one. It's like, no, we didn't. They won. I think my eyes were probably still burning from that first matchup. Good grief. What do you guys think? I don't think. I think they probably take out the curses. You know what? I'm gonna lose a Ledgewalker for a Boa. And I'm going to bring back in one Quirion Ranger. Ledgewalker's not feeling too awesome against this matchup, but all right. Oh, the Martyr play? Oh, because we had the flyer. Yeah, Martyr and like, what's that one? Clark Can Shaman and all that stuff. A lot of times they end up going south. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. There was a deck I wrote an article about, God, 8 or 9 years ago now. But I was my take on Burn, but I called it Reloaded, and it used compulsive research and mole drifters. A little bit more land than usual. All right. Here we go again. We're going to... Now is when it's weird, because this might be the 5-turn play here. If we draw a forest, we're in pretty good shape. Problem is, he's on the play. If he drops Mountain Zappo, we can still draw. Guys think we should keep? I'm leaning towards a keep. It's game 3. We got quite a bit of time. Anyone? I know it's risky. Elephant Guide looks good. And J-Bulls23, good to see you. Or just deciding, but if you're drawing all the forest today, yeah. Keep it is. The Soul, forgot about that. All right, come on, let's get to 3-1. It's like a punch in the face, right? I'm gonna go for it. No Searing Blaze, please. It'll be funny if he does have it, Mr. Carey 16, because I'd prove my point with last game, and then if he does it right now, you'll prove your point. Be like, bam! That's an early tap. Nah. There it is. How even are those arguments, right? Wins one game, loses the next. Come on, land. Already at 12. There's not even an amplifier out. This is 8. At least we got that, though. All right. Silhana Lasagna. Let's go. Try blazing that. Hopefully he has 4 more in his hand. For a grand total of 5. Come on. We're already at 9. This is sucking. Single digits. Now we're at 6. No. Only Wikibear can save us now. All right. We all know he's only got lands, and he's drawing a land next too, right? He's going to have to do that for about 4 turns for us to pull this one off. Drop this. Drop this. Maybe he's sitting on 3 martyrs or something like that and needs that 3rd land to represent. Don't tell me we turned on another blaze. Oh boy, this couldn't be starting worse. I think we're dead meat here, guys. We're going to go 2-2 into the final round. Ouch! All right. Well, the good news is, here's another episode of Wikibear.
I can answer any question you have. I'm Wikibear.